US Broadcast Network. Let's go.
Let's get it, baby.
Standard. I am here today to introduce and bring to you guys the show that everyone has been waiting on, highly anticipated. Clear the Air with Joey and
Clear the air.
Speakeasy.
Clear the air.
Exactly. Clear the air.
What's
Clear the
good?
air.
It's
Clear
the
air.
P-Town Bully, Joey, Growers Club in here. Got my mans with me.
Speakeasy Exotics, baby. Yes, sir.
So this is what I want you to do. Because we this is our second time doing this, and we kind of ran into some technical difficulties. But let me get you to re-explain the concept, the purpose, and what you're trying to do with Clear the Air, what it is.
I mean, it explains itself. We're trying to get the air cleared through everybody, vendors, hosts. I mean, there's so much going on around here. Everybody knows back then it used to be fun, and it's just not no more. Don't do all that talking. Don't say this and that about this person. If you want to have a Hashout sesh, you come up here and say it. If not, don't say nothing at all. If you don't say it up here, don't say it at all.
Facts. I can respect that. So kind of just putting it into perspective for people, basically, we're tired of, and not just us, but in general, it's
everybody.
It's a move that people do, which is instead of confronting the issue, instead of hitting something head on, people do subliminals. They go and talk behind people's back. They post little crazy things online. And what we want to do is kind of bring that to a head and squash that and say, let's give you a live professional platform that's not only going to benefit the situation of you guys resolving it, but it also could benefit your brand. Just being up here, bringing that promotion and looking good while doing it, and then also resolving issues. So instead of trying to just go back and forth and have all these little knick-knack, paddywhacks going back and forth, tit for tat.
Yeah, everybody knows that's whack.
Right, we can come up here, discuss it, and then bring resolution to the problem, or at least agree to disagree.
Stop talking shit behind the camera.
Right, man, and get to it and clear the air and bring some real live things to the forefront.
Of it.
So
yes,
let me ask you like this. In regards to yourself, right? What is it that you feel will happen from this? Or what is it that you're trying to establish with this?
I'm trying to build the community back up so we're not fighting against each other or with each other. Come on, nobody wants to hear, oh, this person said this, I copied them on this or that. I mean, come on. That shit's petty, and it's done split up the community so bad. We need to get it back together. We can all make money together.
Mm-hmm. It's too much money out here for us.
It's room for everyone.
If we were all under one building one good time, again, I think we would all make so much money we wouldn't be able to talk shit to each other.
I mean, how did it even get to like that? That's what I'm saying. We got to have, this is Clear the Air. But I want to call it when two people come up here, and it ain't got to be just about me and a vendor or me and a host. It could be a vendor and a vendor. Let's get it clear. And I want to call that, the Hashout sesh. Let's
hash it out.
Hash it all now.
So how we talking about it? This is kind of like the concept, and we're like really building this live on air right now as we speak. But basically, you'll come up here, you'll voice your complaints, whether it's with Joey specifically or whether it's you and another vendor or host or something like that. And we're gonna hash it out until we come to a resolution. This is some of the things that I do want to say. This isn't gonna be WWF. You're not gonna come up here and think that we're gonna turn this into a wrestling, boxing, fight, and violence. We're not doing that. We're not gonna come up here and air people's things out that have nothing to do with the current topic at hand. All professional stuff. And then the last thing is we want to make sure that we come to some kind of resolution. Whether that resolution is agree to disagree. Whether that is us saying, hey, there was a misinterpretation, but now that we got that figured out, there has to be some kind of resolution. So if you're just coming up here to yell, scream, talk about somebody and leave, then you're not welcome. But the thing is, we do welcome the issues, we do welcome the problems, we do welcome the intensity, we do welcome those things.
And we want to solve them.
But we want to solve it.
Yeah, and I want to give them the chance. I don't want just one person coming up here and talking about another person and they ain't have the opportunity to come up here. So before I even say anything about somebody I have an issue with, I want to give them the opportunity before I do it. Hey, when is it going to be convenient for you next week? Give us a time. Let's do it. If you don't want to come up here, I'm still going to do it, but I'm going to give you the chance to come up here and do it. Because you ain't going to keep saying stuff and talking and you can't even come over here and face me and actually go over it with me.
We're going to give you enough time. We're going to give you the respect. We're going to tell you that, hey, eventually your name's about to get brought up. You got
for sure
from this time to lock in with us and either come on the show and you can get a little clout from it too, or you can be a little and stay back and do what you do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And I think,
Because this is going to stop so much.
That's what
it's going to stop so much.
I was just about to say that.
If don't say anything else unless you come up here and say it.
Facts.
Don't even say it. If you don't come up here and say it, then it's all bullshit.
Let me just add on to that. Virginia 757. There has never been anything like this before. An opportunity to professionally broadcast your issue, your complaint, even if you just want to come up here and say, hey, you know what? I want to clear the air on some good stuff.
Pray gang.
The fact of the matter is, this has never been done before. Take advantage. I'm looking in the camera. This is my camera right here. Take advantage of this opportunity. Because right now what we're doing is making history.
Nah, it hasn't been done before.
Never.
Because the realist is doing it now.
The best.
It's real. It's not fake.
It's
Exotic
very
way.
real. So in turn, take a part of that. Cement your name in video history and content history. And then do it on this platform, because this platform is going to bring it to you in the most professional, industry standard way. So you are going to look like $1 million, and you're going to be getting shit off your chest, and you're going to be bringing resolution, and you're going to be getting more money for your brand.
Absolutely.
And looking amazing.
And
so
it's
come
the
up
best
here.
around.
Come up here. Come to Future World Sport, FWS Broadcast Network, the global standard. Set up an interview. Set up a time. We're very easy to get in contact with. We'll leave you all the information, and then we're going to set it up. And you can come up here, talk your shit, resolve your situation, whatever it is. But that's what we're going to do. So this is what we'll do. We'll start. We'll jump straight into it.
Okay.
I know that you had mentioned, and let me tell y'all something, man. Joey is a producer. He's not just a hustler. He's a producer.
Entrepreneur,
producer.
That's right.
And
He's
he's producing this show. And one of the segments that he wanted to add to it, him and Speak came up with this concept of hashing it out. So when we clear the air, we're going to let them know what the problem is, who we got the problem with, and then we're going to offer you the hash out. We're going to, the person, whoever it is, this time it's Joey. Joey's going to say, hey, look, this is my issues, and this is who I want to hash it out with.
Or if I don't have an issue with you, but I hear, and I don't know if it's true. So I don't want to say, hey, this person so-and-so, I got an issue with you because I heard this. I don't want it to be like that.
Right.
I don't know if you got an issue with me, but if I speak on you, it's because I want to come up here and let's clear the air, because most of the people try to create the drama between other people and then step out. And they're going to get called out too. And they know who it is once they hear that.
Yeah.
They know exactly who I'm talking about. And most of them are the ones that create all the problems, but they hide behind everything. But you're the main source. You're the main attraction that created it.
Y'all throwing rocks and hiding your hand.
That's right.
They hype everything up and they run and hide.
And we can't do that. I don't know who these people are, but I do know that they are out there.
Yeah, for sure.
What we want to do is we want to bring that to the forefront. So let's get into it. This is the hash out section.
You're
All right.
Let's get it.
So we about to hash it out. See, I'm gonna change that noise though. I'm gonna get like the dun dun.
Yeah.
Maybe that one.
Come on.
The ESPN joint. That'd be hard. But all right, so
That gets everybody
so let's do
hyped.
this. Let's do this, because I have a feeling, Joey, that you about to just go down the list. So let's do this. Let's organize it. Let's slow walk it a little bit
for sure.
First off, I want to shout out the live studio audience that's here in Community Love Norfolk. Shout out live studio audience.
Yeah, what it do? Bread gang.
All right. Word.
Yeah, you can even watch it live. You ain't got to watch it off your phone, your laptop, whatever. You can come here live when we do it.
Yeah, live. Yeah. We definitely have a live studio audience. We're going to have some of the
first
best.
to see it if you do that.
Yeah, you'll be a part of history. We have some of the finest. It is limited seating, so, you know.
He said it is limited seating.
Once you get in here.
But this is the only one, Future World Sport.
Future World Sport, you heard? You know what I mean?
The
Exclusive.
podcast of the 757. The
So let's jump into this hash out.
Yeah, let's
Like
jump
you
into
said.
let's jump
go
into the
slow.
hash out.
Let's go slow.
Let's start it slow. So let's start with this part first. The issues that can we keep it quiet? Can we keep it quiet in the background? The issues, are they all rooting in one specific area, or are there different categories of it? Like
Both.
Both. Okay. So let's start with.
I'm gonna make it easy,
the
but it's gonna be big.
Okay.
It's gonna be real simple.
Okay. So let's start with the longest standing issue that you have not cleared the air about yet. Let's start with the longest standing one.
Vendors.
All
All vendors.
Every single one.
Every single one.
No names.
No names.
brands.
No brands.
Just So this is to all the vendors.
All the vendors.
Every
you
single
ain't
one of you
shit.
vendors, this is to you. Every single one of you vendors. That's you too, Speak.
Yeah.
know.
Every single one.
Every
Shit,
single
trust
one. We clearing the air right now?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Now,
What's the issue?
I can't tell another man, hey, you can't go over there and make money. That's not what I got an issue about. What I got an issue about is vendors that crowd hop. And what I mean is, say this host has got more emotion over here, right?
Yeah.
That's where the vendors want to jump to.
Right.
Now, say I slowed down, I don't have the motion. So when you leave to go over here to this motion, and over here we slowed down, but now we're slowly building back up like we have. We're probably the biggest show right now with the most customers.
For sure.
Don't try to come and crowd hop back to us when I've had people, for an example, like Tez, Two-Face. Those are just small examples right there, because I can go down a list. There's a lot of other people that back me, but they've been with me when it's been slow.
So hold on. Let's just make sure, because I know that can be misunderstood. You said you named two people. You said Tez, Two-Face. You named two brands. You said those are the ones that have been with you.
Yes.
That stick with you.
That has been with me
Okay.
when it was slow.
Okay.
They weren't making no money.
I just want to make that clear.
They still was there to support me.
They stayed loyal. They
So
stayed down.
when you crowd hop, now you see we have the motion. Don't jump back over to us, because I can't push these people out that's already been there.
So let me ask you a question, though, in regards to that, right?
Yeah.
What is, and I'm going to speak devil's advocate,
Okay.
because they're not here to represent themselves yet. So if I'm a vendor and I say, well, damn, I'm trying to get money, this is kind of slowing down, I see an opportunity over here, I'm going to roll over here until that gets better.
If there's an opening.
Okay. So
Because now that we got the motion,
so explain the reason why that it becomes a conflict
this is the conflict.
of hopping from.
You know, every building, any spot you go to, there's only a certain amount of vendors you can fit in this building,
Right.
place, whatever.
Right. If you're not outside and you're inside, right.
So how can I push Tez or Two-Face out when we were slow to put somebody new in? You can't do that.
Right.
And that's crowd hopping. So a lot of the vendors like to talk about me because they have been with me, and some of them have left. Now I have the motion again. You want to come back?
Well, who's that wants to come back?
I got people like Venom. I would say Venom. He's like, when are you gonna stop putting me on punishment? I didn't put you on punishment. I can't push somebody out that's been riding
Come
with me while
correct
we
or
were
don't
slow.
come at all. That's it.
So
I mean, I wouldn't even go that far with it. You know what I mean? If you rode with me while we're slow, I can't push somebody out to put somebody else in, because now you see we got the motion. That's not how it works.
Or you got people that just show up on you. And, like, because I'm there at the beginning with them pretty much every time. He have people that just show up and be like, oh, I'm here today. Yeah, that doesn't matter. You're going to have to be out there, man. And then they throw a fit. They get mad.
Yeah,
this and that.
and then you got, like, that's somebody like ECSE. Why do you think that it would be okay, like, not
And
even
then
to
they try to
text
bring
me?
2 tables.
hold on. Go ahead and explain.
Yeah.
What were you saying about ECSC?
Like, you don't even contact me. You don't even try to schedule to come into the show, and you're just there setting up a table. Bro, you can't do that. You don't think that I got all these counts. It's all mapped out. Everybody's going to fit perfectly in here. And then you think, oh, well, I know I ain't vended with you for 2 months, but I have before, so we're good, right? I can't do that. It's not because I'm mad at you. I'm not mad you're a host now. I'm not mad you're over there doing your thing.
It's logistics.
I just don't have the room. So don't go and trash talk me because I can't let you back. It's not
It's
because
not
I
even
don't
that.
like
It's
you.
because you have respect for your people.
Yeah,
that
and
rock
that,
with you every
and
time,
people also,
all
they
the
want to
time.
think that, you know, I'm more loyal than that. Even though I only charge $200 a table, and that's flat across the whole board for every vendor. I don't just come up with different numbers for different people. I never do that. Don't come to me and say, hey, I'll give you $500. Let me come in. I'm loyal. I'm still not going to push somebody out for more money. It's their turn to make money.
Right,
We
right.
were slow.
Right.
Because everybody seen what happened when the one went down. When we came back, I did lose a lot of the vendors that were there, but I considered them as day ones. And you can ask any of them. When they came to the Blue Horseshoe, they had a spot, right or wrong. You always did. You were loyal when it was slow. I made sure when we were booming, you never got pushed out. It's the same thing. When Blue Horseshoe went down and you said, okay, oh shit, I need to go to the next big thing. Don't be mad at me now because you're stuck at another host event that don't have that much motion that we have now. That's not my fault. And I don't know why they think, you know, hey, I can just come back whenever I feel like it. This is cool. I've done it with them before. This ain't a friendship. It's business. Your table is a business. I'm a host. It's a business. It has nothing to do with friendship if I dislike or like somebody. It's just that simple. You can't come back if I'm already booked out.
So loyalty to the brand, to the house that you're with, not jumping around, communicating.
I call it crowd hopping.
And communication, though, like you said, people show up. Just show
Yeah,
up.
you can't do that.
And then the two people that we have called out is Venom and ECSC.
Yeah, which I did give them opportunity because, it came and they weren't biting on it. They came like once or twice. We didn't have the motion. And it was true. We was a little slow, but then we outgrown Rodman. We went to the barbershop. It was bigger. We outgrowed that. People started wanting to come back in the barbershop, and anybody agree with me on that. And then now we even got a bigger spot, and, I had an opportunity to fill more. I gave them the opportunity. A couple of them, you don't come because if somebody's going to come every Wednesday and Friday, I'll make sure they got a spot. Don't exit out on Wednesday and just think, okay, I'm going to come every single Friday. Nah, you got to do them both.
Can't just
That's
come when the
supporting
money's
me.
there.
Right.
Yeah, come either way.
And staying true, staying loyal, and staying consistent, and communicating are the issues that you're laying out there that need to be taken care of.
Yeah, because a lot of this trash talk comes from that. They get pissed at me like, oh, he won't let me back, and then they just come up with these bullshit rumors. They spread all this shit for no reason.
Right.
And I don't even know if they really are because, like I said, there's people out there, like not even a vendor, just customers, and they see what's going on, and they create the rumor. So that's why I wanted to do the clear the air.
Right.
Because if you didn't say that, let's let everybody know so they can stop.
Right.
Don't fucking say it unless you come up here and say it on the show.
Right. He's saying too. Also, I like what you're saying too. When you're like, "Hey, look, it's nothing personal. Whether I like you or I don't like you, the same things go.
It's
business
business.
goes. It's nothing personal and it's nothing against you. I can respect that.
And if anybody's been around me and they have been around me, they know I'm about the bag. They know I'm about getting the money.
Yeah.
That's my main focus in life. Any politician, Democrat, Republican, what is their main goal? At the end of the day, how to fill their pockets. What's our main goal? The end of the day, how to fill your pockets. It's a business.
Yep.
I'm about money.
Yeah.
That's how I live.
Let's go. I'm not mad at that. Capitalism is not a bad word. Capitalist is not a bad word. So I'm with that. I'm with you.
Speak, you want to add anything to that? Because I don't want to go too far into that. I just want to bring out, that's something I wanted to hash out with the vendors. Because I know a lot of the problem gets created from, okay, I can't let you back, so now you're just going to go trash talk
I get
me?
that from running events, too.
Yeah,
So, like,
it happens.
a lot of people...
In the mic, right here in the mic.
But let me add to that.
My
Let
bad.
me add to that. I'm not a bitch neither. I never told a vendor, hey, if you go over there, you can't vend here. If you go vend with this host, you can't vend there. I keep it real. If I ain't got a show that day and there's an event going, go make your money. I'm not going to stop somebody from making money. That's bad for business.
Never.
I never tell another man, if you go to this event, you can't vend here.
I think we're the only two hosts that's ever said something like that. Like,
but
has never had a problem with anybody going anywhere else. Like, I don't mind it. Just be open and honest.
But also, I
tell
keep
me
it
straight
real.
up.
Like, shout out Pinata Boys. When he asked me, and that is my boy, when he asked me, hey, can I come over there to your event on Friday? And I said, look, I got mad respect for Margot, and that's 757 Grow Club. I said, the only way you can come over there is if you got a table at her show and my show, because you're still going to support her, because what that's going to do is create a problem
between you and her.
And we'd had nothing to do with each other.
And see, vendors, let me say.
That's how real I keep it.
Can I add to that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
Vendors, you guys, and I'm speaking to all vendors, you guys can do things that can cause issues that are outside. You might only be worried about a table, but like he just said, you might say, oh, well, fuck that. I'm not going to her joint. I'm going to go to his. Now him and her might have an issue. So vendors, you got to be more open and understand, and not as selfish and self-centered on just, oh, it's my table, set up my table, sell my weed. Like, it's a bigger thing that you're a part of so everybody can eat. So I like the fact that you brought that up.
I did. Pinata Boys, you can ask them. I say, you can't come here.
And that's true. He's got a table at both
Yeah.
every Friday now.
And that's important because I got respect for Margot. She's never said nothing about me. I've never heard anything. She's always done her own thing. I did ask her, hey, can we co-host one? She said, no, I respect that. I got no issues with her.
Right.
And that's why I said what I said to him. Like, hey, I don't need to create another problem.
Right.
This is the only way.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And he said, I respect that.
Okay. Well, let's move on. So vendors, we got that out there. What's the next issue?
All right, so
host.
yeah, host.
Host? Well, go ahead, speak.
Shit. I mean, we had a little instance, I mean, maybe today where I have heard this name come up a lot lately. Smack. It's another event that another group of hosts, I guess, that run events. What are they at? Newport News now? Newport News?
Let's not dry snitch.
But I mean, shit, that's not dry snipping. Shit.
We'll bleep that.
We know where we're at.
Redacted. Yeah.
But I just there's just a lot of drama that goes around with a lot of these hosts saying you can't go here, you can't go there. Oh, this person's behind your table, so you're gonna pay extra. Man, if there's somebody working together and they're under one entity, one company, and they're working together at a table for one day or whatever, it doesn't matter. If you guys come to my event or Joey's event, if there's a vendor that's struggling, they only got a few things, and they just want to go on another vendor's table,
share the table.
It doesn't matter. Share the fucking table. It's cool. Split the price. As long as we get our money, we're good. You do your thing. Make your money.
That to me is just
it doesn't matter. I
don't mean to be rude, but to me that's being a little greedy.
Yeah, that's
you
like
can't even let them split the table, but yet if you still got your whole area filled, because
as long as you getting your money, you're good, right?
So let me make sure I understand what y'all saying clear. A host will have issues with people splitting a table. So like two brands at one table.
Yeah.
And they'll make them pay double.
Yeah, and it's ridiculous, bro, because what's the whole point in that?
Right.
What's the whole point?
If you're only using one table.
I mean, that ain't got nothing to do with me, so that's not an issue with me because I let them do it. If you want to do it, do it.
I let them do it too. It doesn't
so
matter.
who's the host? So Smack is the only host that you know that does this?
I'm not. I can't speak on that.
That's the only one that I know of. Okay. There is more that are out there saying that you can't go to this event, you can't go to that event and vend with me.
That's true. I've heard that.
I don't like the way they do things, or you're gonna bring this over and bring that over. If there's drama at one event,
but now let's go back to Smack because if we're gonna hash out, let's not get off that topic. I don't know if she has an issue with me. I've never had words exchanged with them. They've never exchanged words with me. But what I do know is, what was the issue when I try to go over there and go inside your venue and you tell your security not to let me in? To me, what is the issue with us? I never knew we had an issue. Is there something you want to hash out with me? And I'm only coming to your event to support. You can ask any vendor. When I come to a pop-up that's not mine, I go around and buy from everybody's table to support.
Respect.
So you wouldn't let me come in there to support vendors for what? And then not only that, I know they got a group chat. Every host has their little vendor group chat. And I mean, I get screenshots from Smack's group chat saying, because, we started the Sunday football. Comfort Stash did the Thursday night.
Okay.
He's the one that I bid off of to do Sunday. He did Thursday, so you know what? We'll let him have the Thursday night football, but nobody's doing Sunday.
Right.
So I did the Sunday out in Hampton. So at that point, I started posting. I seen a flyer from Smack saying we're about to do the NFL on Sundays. And all I put up there was, hey, I'm a trendsetter. I didn't look at that as talking shit. You know what I mean? Like, You're that mad about it? Like, they screenshot it and put, oh, you're cap, y'all are weird. Lies, my middle finger. Why are you hiding behind your messages? Why don't you come up here? Come up here and say, no, you weren't the first one. Tell me I wasn't.
Let me speak to this. Can I speak to this real quick?
Yeah.
So a lot of times, and not even just I'll speak to this from the creative world, because even what everybody's doing is still creative, right? So
yeah, for sure.
A lot of times as creators, when we're coming up with things, we personalize it to say, oh, shit. This is hard. I'm doing this. Nobody else is doing this. I can, in my visible range, I can't see it. That might not always be the case, right? So not against you or not against Smack, but you guys might have came up with the same idea.
For sure.
And then the fact that NFL on Sunday, that's a common thing.
Well, me and Cover Stash won't even have a cleared air because, like I said, I can admit he's the first one I seen doing anything with football in a pop-up.
Okay. But like he's saying,
and I bit that from him.
Right.
But I asked him, bro, I'm going to do Sunday football. I like that. So before I even came out with doing it, I made sure, hey, you won't have an issue with that.
Now that's the part that's respectable.
That's respect.
Right, and I can respect that. But I don't think there should be animosity based off of two of the same ideas.
Exactly.
Because you're going to do it how you
I'm a trendsetter.
Right.
Because think about it.
Exactly.
The free pre-rolls.
Right.
That came from Growers Club. So I upped it on them. I do free A's. Ain't nobody jocked that yet.
Right.
You ain't got the paper, so you can't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So fuck the free pre-rolls. I'm going to give away A's. Everybody knows I do that.
Right. That's hard.
But they ain't copied it yet.
That's hard.
I know one person that tried, but they only did it once, so I ain't even going to speak on it. Ain't no need.
Facts. That's hard.
So-
See, that's how you got to do it, though. And,
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at that. And even speaking to people that come up with the same ideas, it's all about how you gonna do it. Like no one gonna do the NFL Sunday
Yeah,
how
for
you
sure.
gonna do it.
It's all
However-
about how you execute.
But
it.
Exactly.
I would
How you
like to
gonna
see
do it?
Smack up here, and let's clear the air.
And that's a fact.
Because back in the day, you can ask Smack.
Smack, come on through.
We used to vibe.
we ready. It's
We
love.
used to have
Safe
fun, and we
space.
had a good time.
Bro, when we were all together and we were all
That's what
having
I'm
fun
saying.
under one building, that shit was like a fucking party.
Well, let's not reminisce. I want to keep hashing it out. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
thing that happened over in Hampton with the IB Fez. I want to give him the chance.
Okay.
I don't know what happened over there, but I know and I don't even know if he is going around saying this.
Okay.
This is other people telling me this. So
so
again,
let's hold
I
on,
don't
bring it
want to
back.
just target him.
What are you saying though?
So there was an incident over in Hampton, and something got handled over there. I don't want to go too much
That's
detail
fine. Yeah,
because
we-
I want to give him a chance.
Right. The situation happened.
You know what I mean? So I want to have him come up here as well because I don't know his story, and I know a lot of people keeps coming to me about that topic, but I don't know what he's actually saying because, like I said, there's people in the crowds, vendors. They want to come up and say, "Oh, Fez says such and such," but beefed up the story that he never even said.
Right.
So let's
Right.
give him the chance to come up there.
Clear the air on it.
Yeah, Andy, 420. I heard he's trying to like buy out one of the venues, whatever. Come up here, let's talk about it. Why would you try to go behind my back and say, hey, what do we got to do to get Joey out of this so you can take it over?
Wow.
I don't know if it's true if he said it,
Petty.
but I want to give him the chance to come up here. That's why I don't want to just trash talk anyone.
Right.
Let me ask you personally.
Is this what happened? What's
Yeah,
the deal?
exactly.
Right.
And then the
That's
people
understandable.
that speak on what did happen over there, were you even there? No. That's why I tell everybody, believe nothing you hear and half what you saw. So if you ain't up here in front of me and we hash it out, don't even speak on it. Nobody. Don't say anything about nobody else in this cannabis community unless you say it on this.
Facts.
It's that simple. If not, it's
That's
not
why
true.
we're here. That's why this show is here, man.
That's why the platform is here, man. And
Yeah.
it's not. It's for everybody. We're not biased. We're not leaning on one side. to
Nah,
one
and
side.
I don't want no violence.
Everybody, no, or violence
wanna
or
build it.
or
I want-
biased
he
or
said
biased.
biased,
Yeah,
not violence.
yeah,
What
yeah.
Moneybag said, look, we can keep it cordial or we can go away with a gangster.
Nah, we're gonna keep it cordial, man. Gangsters and gentlemen. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, we ain't on that.
Yeah, but like, nah, it's a very fair platform. They just happen to be the ones that said, let's kick it off. You know what I'm saying? But everyone has their fair, equal opportunity. And there is no like leaning towards one side. No, you're gonna get it equal. The same way I'm talking to them now, I'm gonna talk to you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it actually will be a different moderator. But with that said, so that's you named a few names, and we've sent out a few invitations. I definitely respect that.
Yeah. I
let's
don't
keep-
want to talk about nobody unless they're sitting right here.
Yeah, and that's what we gotta do.
And I don't want to say they really said something because I don't know if it's true.
right,
It's all hearsay.
right.
Yeah. So why am I going to create a problem if it wasn't even said?
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's not do that.
Right, exactly.
Let's talk about it up here. This is what I heard. Was
Face
it
to
said?
face.
And promote your brand at the same time, man. we
Yeah,
got
for
Speakeasy
sure.
in the house. We got Joey
You know this
Groves
about to
Club
be
in
the
the
hottest
house.
show.
You understand? We got Speakeasy in the house, Joey Groves Club in the house. Promote your brands. Let them know. That's what it's about. Looking good and getting money. All right. So let's move on.
Speak anybody you trying to hash
Yeah,
out
yeah,
with?
yeah, speak.
We really in here with you had issues
I
with.
know you had spoke up on Smack and all that.
Yeah, shit. This next person I bring up is gonna be a big one.
Go ahead. Go ahead. This is what it's for.
Tim. Man, I'm still getting shit from this motherfucker, man, for months. We even try to talk this out even off camera and all that. I want to bring him up here. I want to talk to him. I want to see what his real problem with me is.
For sure.
Because I started doing events down the street. You know that, right?
Right.
Next thing you know, last month. or
Nah, let's
two-
not go in detail. Let's give
weeks
him a
ago.
Yeah,
chance.
give him a chance. Just
Yeah,
what's
let's
your
not-
issue that you have right now?
This is what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
It's like he follows me, bro. It's weird. It's weird. It's like he wants to do what I do, so I can't do what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you feel like he might be trying to stop you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's almost like he has something out for me, and I just want to bring him up here and I want to talk about it because everybody wants to bring it up all the fucking time, but then they want to run away and act like it isn't a problem.
Clear the
and
air.
then he wants to, you know what I'm saying? It's like it goes away and then it comes back. I'm tired of it coming back. I want it to go away and be
Right,
done with
and be
and
done
over
with
with.
it.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nobody
you
should speak on that except y'all two.
Exactly.
If somebody does, don't say it. If you got something to say about it, come up here and say it.
Just like you were saying earlier, some
That's
people
gonna
bring
stop a
up
lot.
stuff, and we're not going to name names yet, but some people bring up stuff and then run away and hide.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
all the time.
They bring it up to just get their little clout, and then they're going to run away and hide while those fight it
Other
out.
two
You
people
know what
got
I'm saying?
yeah. Sometimes people talk just to entertain the person they're talking to.
For sure.
Exactly.
And so we have to, as businessmen, as bosses, as leaders, as people that have people under us that are trying to get money and that we're making waves for, we have to know how to vent that out and go straight to the source. So I just to kind of like put into perspective what you're saying, Speak. You're saying, hey, look, there's a guy named Tim, and I guess you're referring to Big Daddy Depot, right?
I'm not going to say that.
Okay. Well, you're referring to Tim specifically.
I would
Just
never
say it.
call him
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Just
okay.
say it.
Oh, no.
Well, okay. So in regards to that, you feel like there's some animosity there where he's trying to even keep you from making money and hold you back, or not hold you back, but like give you a hard time.
You know you can't hold me back.
What, got you,
now.
got you,
Oh,
got
now.
you. But with that said, though, that's the issue that you're more so having, and you want to know why, because you like, where's it coming from?
Exactly.
You were doing your thing.
I didn't even, bro, you know, like I even distanced myself from you.
Yeah.
And you like family to me now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I even went away. I was like, bro, I'm going to just go do my own thing, you know, do me.
But I'm
for
an
a little bit.
outsider looking in. See, if
And-
anybody can relate, you know, Blue Horseshoe went down. Those 3 shows were the biggest shows that I know of every week.
Every week.
I lost that. He lost his venue. Bro, he has to go somewhere. And he sees what you're doing. Hey, you know, maybe I can do this building on a different day, but not cause no problem.
Yeah.
He could have been thinking that.
Yeah, I
But
think-
that's why we're going to clear the air.
Well, let me clear the air, because I was involved in that,
Okay. I do remember.
and I want
Well,
to.
it
I do-
happened again. That's the problem.
I feel you, but let me just clear the air on mine.
Yeah, go
Now that we here,
Damn, y'all having a hash out, sis?
it's a hash out.
That's dope.
But that's my brother. But for me, I was disappointed in how that went, and I know that we did have to like stop business.
Yeah.
I had told Tim, and he'll tell all of them, the whole camp. I tell you, I had told him from the start, and I think it was IT that was there too. I said, look, I'm not fucking with Tim. I'm not fucking with what's going on. I don't like what's happening over there and what I've heard. And Speak is my man. So no matter no matter how much bread you offering me, this is my guy. And then the situation happened how it happened that day, right? Mm-hmm. And for me, I was disappointed because I felt like, damn, I'm going hard for Speak, and I want this situation to work out so we can all eat. But there was still that scenario between you and him. I know it wasn't
animosity.
right. I know it wasn't towards me personally. I was more so like just
But
like
I feel like some people jump through ropes and try to trick you almost on that same day that we're talking about,
but
just to get them in here.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But I think his angle at the time was more so what Joey was speaking to.
He had nowhere to go.
There was a scenario where it was like, hey, I don't got nowhere to go
Well,
right
then
now.
Why don't you have the respect? I've had. If I wanted to
In
use
the mic,
a venue,
in the mic.
if I wanted to use a venue like yours, right? I have the respect to come up to you and talk to you, but like, yo, I'm gonna go and use that venue this day, that day. Is that cool? Not even is that cool. It's like, yo, just to be like, yo, I'm gonna go use that venue because
I already got 4 people doing that
You
at
know
the
what I'm
venue
saying?
that I use. It's almost
You get
used
what I'm saying?
every day. Do
You get
I
what I'm
worry
saying?
about that? They didn't come to me.
no,
I don't care.
Yeah, but at the same time,
You ain't gonna.
At the same time, you came in over them. They didn't come in and step on your feet.
No. It was 2 people already doing it on the weekend.
Yeah.
All right. Now somebody's new there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it bother me?
No.
No. But what I
at
seen
the
what they
same
did is you come there, but you weren't supporting me. This is what I had an issue with. It wasn't because you use the same venue. I don't care. You're not going to get the same motion or draw the same crowd that I have.
Yeah.
It's different. Just like your crowd. It's different.
Yeah.
They don't follow me. They follow you.
Yeah.
So, but what made me mad is you see when we do the shows, they're there passing out their flyers with our people that we've built in line.
Yeah.
You're in there trying to reel in vendors that you don't even know to come to your event at the same place.
That was the same thing that they
was
were
he
doing
out
at
there
the same
doing that
time.
with your people that came here?
Yeah, it was the same thing they were doing.
Well,
they would send Chris over here. They would send this over here. Even vendors would come up to me.
I don't know
like,
people by their name. Who is Chris?
What's his Instagram? The dude that works for Tim, long haired kid.
Oh, Nova.
Yeah, see,
Nova
okay,
Roots.
I know who Nova Roots
right,
is.
Yeah,
So-
but hold on, because I was hashing it out with you.
We got a
Hold
little
on.
sidetracked.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
bad, my bad.
So my thing was this, right? I was disappointed because in that situation, I felt like he could have did what he did. You could have continued to do what you do, right?
Yeah.
And everybody's situation would have been elevated.
Yeah.
And for me, right? Because I know you ain't fuck with him, but
Yeah.
because I was coming to you like, yo, fam, let's try to figure this out, and you still was like, nah, you was mad, and you was like, fuck it. And that's where for me was like, damn, Speak.
Because I tried. That's the thing. I tried to work it out outside of this. I didn't want it to become to the building and everybody's all rah rah rah. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Everything's
right.
all. Everybody's fighting over here. I even tried. We even talked. We even went live with him, and he started a whole nother.
It went crazy on the live. I heard.
It went
Yeah.
crazy, bro. You can ask Joey. Joey was in the live. There was other people in the live. I was in the live. There was a bunch of people talking, right? And it's like I try to solve this before he even had that second event, before I even came up here. Remember?
But
I
he is
tried
the
to
building
solve-
owner, and I've learned this too. Speaking, you got to understand, the end goal is to what?
Make
Fill your
money.
pocket.
Yeah.
If you're only using his building twice a week, and there's somebody else that wants to use it twice a week, what's his end goal? He ain't making all the money just off your event. Somebody
yeah.
else wants to use it, and there's 2 more days available. You're not.
And I was fine
What's
with
his
that.
end goal? To make the money. See, I've learned as a host, I cannot tell a building owner, you can't rent it to them people, because I know what their end goal is. I need to rent this building to make money. So, I get what you're saying about
But
that.
at the same time, I get that. But I didn't like. He didn't know what he was getting into.
Yeah,
and I was
everything
trying to
going on.
explain to him what he was getting into, and he kind of got the gist and was like, "Man, I don't want him around too much." And then they went kind of behind his back and said it was somebody else renting out the building. And then all of his vendors show up, and he shows up.
Right.
Like, that's fucked up to you, and that's
Yeah,
what
no,
made
and that-
me mad at
right.
the end of the day. I was like,
Right,
bro,
right.
that's me being being your boy. You know what I'm
I know what
saying?
you're
It's
saying.
like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? How you gonna do that to
But
my
again-
man's and you renting out his
And
building?
that's where I understood.
You still got to remember, when it comes to friendship and business, you can't mix
Yeah,
the two.
but you can't be a snake and try to still get my. You.
I get what
What
I
I'm
get
trying
what
to
you're
say
saying.
is
Yeah,
like
I
you
get
can't
what you're saying.
be shiesty with
He
the
was
shit either.
like
man.
you. I feel what you were saying. Like you saying, yo, listen, you don't want to fuck with this guy because this shit's not going to be good in the end. And me and you always have had good business. I just think where the lines got crossed and blurred was, damn. So now that's affecting the business that I can do with him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it didn't affect it. We did it, but it caused us
yeah.
to be. You know what I'm saying?
And it shouldn't have.
It shouldn't have.
Because at the end of
And
the
it
day,
wouldn't
you're
have.
the building owner, right?
Look,
Yeah.
the
you
thing
can't
they
let
came up
somebody
to
tell
me.
you that.
No. We did. He didn't. It wasn't that he told me. It was more.
No, I know, but it shouldn't have ruined y'all's relationship.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
This
at
is
the same
your
time,
building.
this
That's
is
what I'm
why-
saying.
Yeah.
That's why I distanced myself. I didn't want to like.
I feel
totally
you. So you
ruin a
just backed
relationship.
out.
I
You was
just
backed
like,
out. I know.
Let me
okay.
just go chill for a month or two.
Right,
I
right,
even
right,
texted
right.
him. I texted him one night.
He was like, "Yo, you good?" And I was
Yeah,
like, "Yeah, I'm
Speak keeps it
good."
real.
yeah,
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah, he kept.
I'm
So
saying,
you
gonna-
just backed out. Hey, it's probably not going to work
Exactly.
over there.
Exactly.
And then I'll just come back.
I'll come back because
Well, that's
I
dope. You
knew
walked away.
I knew somebody or something was gonna get fucked up. Motherfucker can't keep a motherfucking venue for more than
Yeah, my joint was
don't trash
consistency.
talk.
My
Don't
joint
tra-
was-
we can talk about that when he's here.
Yeah.
So,
we can't trash talk. him.
it's just I was just waiting to chill. I took myself out of the situation so that way me and him weren't gonna be forever. It was more like, yo, I love you, big dog, but I'm gonna be out for a bit.
I remember
need to go.
because you
I
DM'd
need
me.
to
You
go.
was like, you hit
Yeah.
me. You was just like, "Yo, we good?" And I was like, "We good. It's love."
Okay.
So I feel you on that. But yeah, sorry.
But yeah, a host got to know that too, though. You can't just
Yeah.
go to somebody that owns a building and just
Yeah, but this
and
is
you
the
don't
thing.
own the building. You're just renting it
We'll
like
talk
a
about
customer.
that more when they get here. But they were trying
Yeah.
to like step on my toes in other ways, man.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
They were
Hey,
trying to, like-
yeah. I'll be real, and this I'll say it since I'm the one that brought it up. There was an element to which he was saying, "Hey, I don't want Speak to be a part of this. Like, I don't want him in your building. And I'm just like, yo, this is my building. Again, I'm having the
You
same.
can't say that.
You can't say that. So,
Yeah.
again, like I said,
Basically, they were like trying to like buy me out.
it was
I
like
damn.
it was a shrewd business move.
Like
And-
shit.
Yeah.
I'm a piece of meat.
But you got to
dog.
think, if you're renting 2 days, now he's got another guy to rent in 2 days. What's his end goal? To fill his pockets, and he uses the building to fill his pocket.
But they weren't even.
Yeah.
It wasn't even going
They
to
were,
be possible.
I see, but it put you in a bad situation.
It
So
did.
he was like, I don't want him here, and then he's like, hey, I don't want him here.
I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
but
And they
at
put
the
you in
same time,
something that
like
at the
didn't
same
even-
time, Christian came up to me. He was like, "Bro, I'm trying to do some shit here. I
Right.
got big fucking plans, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
Just stick with me." And I was like, "Bro, you know I got you.
Nah,
You know
this
I'm
is
gonna
about to
ride
go
with
big.
you.
Yeah.
You know I'm gonna get. I've already been with you. Like
Yeah.
the first day I came in here, me and you clicked. It was
Yeah.
a vibe. I
Yeah.
was like, shit,
Yeah.
Cali, it's a vibe.
It's a
You know
vibe.
what I'm saying? It's a different connection.
Yeah.
So when we were talking, I was like, all right, when I leave, it doesn't matter because I'm going to come back stronger.
Right.
Now that we're coming back, shit's about to be different.
Yeah.
You
Oh, it's
see
way
this
different.
shit.
It's
We
way different.
going up.
It's way
You know what I'm
different.
saying?
Yeah, for sure.
It's way different.
And they ain't here.
Right. Well,
I'm here.
We here.
You know what I'm
we
saying?
here. We
Shit.
here. We
You know what I'm
here.
saying?
Future World Sport Broadcast Network, Joey Growers Club, Speakeasy Exotics. We are here. We're doing it.
Did
Clear
y'all
the
just
air.
resonate that?
Yeah. Resonate. All right, man. Listen, man. This has been good. Listen, I feel good. I like this.
That felt good.
That felt
y'all
real
shook
good.
too, man. That was dope. Clear
Y'all
the
good?
air.
Y'all good out there?
Clear the air. Clear the air.
Y'all good out
Clear the
there?
air.
All right.
Yeah, clear the
all
air.
right. So listen, man, we're gonna wrap this up. This was the first episode of Clear the Air. I'm Christian Lovechild.
Growers Club. Bread Gang.
Speakeasy Exotics, baby.
P-Town
the
Bully, you know
exotic
what it
way.
is.
You know it.
Right. And
From
this
the Bay to VA.
you dig, and this is Future World Sport, FWS Broadcast Network, the
Yeah.
global standard. And we out. Clear the air.
Bow.